Valori had 13 out of 49, and most of his were hard shots as well. Nino winning the round on Harold Letterman's card and tightening the fight up just a little bit there. Blood on Nino's nose is from a small cut on the bridge of the nose. We were told between rounds by the Nevada State Athletic Commission that blood is from a cut caused by a punch, not by blood. So if for any reason the fight was stopped because of that cut, Valori would win it, regardless of the scorecards. Another right-hand lead for Nino. This time Valori is ready to counter with a right and left. Gets hit again by Nino, but comes back again.
Once you let Nino get his little rhythm and study and analyze you and time you and keep a distance, he can land those little clean pot shots. Brian has got to make him fight more consistent. Brian has faster hands because he punches more short and more accurate.
A quick left hook upstairs for Valori after Nino landed a body shot. This time Valori lands a straight right-hand lead and flashes a little smile as if to say, aha, I landed your punch. Again, the straight right hand lands for Nino.
Yep.
Set up by the left hook in that instance.
Brian is taking a little vacation again, and he's paying for it.
Between rounds, we'll hear from Larry Merchant with Manny Pacquiao in the Filipino Stars dressing room. Nino, the busier fighter down the stretch of this round, lands a body shot. Valori trying to land one more big one upstairs. Fight seems to be getting closer as we come down the stretch. Now here's Larry Merchant with Filipino star Manny Pacquiao.
Manny, do you expect to see a rejuvenated Morales for this fight?
Yeah, I expected on that, and we can see his face.
You can see it in his face. Can you see whether he will try to change his tactics fighting you?
I think he's go early. You know, he want to go early, and that's why he used clitoris.
He wants to test you. One last question. Is anybody in the Philippines not going to watch this fight tonight?
I don't think so. Everybody, they're going to watch tonight.
Thank you, Manny.
Thank you.
CompuBox numbers through the 8th round here. Power shots. Nino's landed 80 out of 232, 34%. Valori is 65 out of 259, but Brian throws the harder shots. So you might see the power punch category as something of a wash, although Valori probably has used it to build a lead in the fight. Nino in the last couple of rounds, very effective with those lead right hands over the top.
So I've been away for a few rounds, guys, to do some interviews with Pacquiao and Morales. What's been happening?
Well, to me, my opinion, you have to talk to the expert over there, Mr. Harold. But I think that Nino has won these last couple of rounds with the clean, effective punches. And Brian is fighting the perfect fight for Nino by giving him space, letting him land clean punches, and then getting away and resting in between.
Go behind the head, my man, okay?
A near clash of heads in there, and Valori was concerned about it. He's had 2 or 3 conversations with Joe Cortez. Nino remains fixated on Viloria as he looks for his opportunities to throw the lead right hand, left hooks to the body, and counterpunches when Viloria launches his big shots.
And he's even been able to land some jabs between the gloves of Bryan, which is surprising.
Straight right hand, left hook combination for Bryan Viloria. Every time he throws, Omar Nino is throwing in return as he tries to counter every shot now, these last 2 or 3 rounds.
Stop! Let's go.
Well, it looks to me, Emmanuel, that Nino knows he was in the hole and is coming to be a little bit more aggressive.
He's fighting with a lot more urgency, and he's throwing body punches. Then next time he attacked, he went to the head.
So Viloria is waiting on him because of that.
Yeah,
Very much like in the first fight.
Right.
Well, I think Bryan feels he's got a pretty comfortable lead, especially with the 2-point round with the knockdowns, possibly. But really, from this point on, the last 3 rounds, I have Nino slightly sliding ahead.
Right. Nino has been busier, has been more aggressive,
And more
particularly
intelligent.
with that straight right hand over the top. And Viloria, once again, has fallen into the pattern of looking to land something big.
Yeah, Bryan is
And down goes Nino on a Viloria right hand. He did land something big.
right hand right to the side of the head.
And that could change those rounds I missed.
That could change everything. And it gives you an idea of how many Manny Pacquiao rooters there are going to be in the stands later tonight.
Right.
Because the crowd that rose for Viloria's knockdown of Nino, the second knockdown of the fight, was the Pacquiao crowd.
It's good to be a puncher.
Maybe he needed me back at ringside.
Let's get some Vaseline on his body now. That was only a lucky punch. How you feeling?
Right here, it's a great right hand, right on the chin, right on the shoulders. Another right hand, which was partly off balance, but I think he'd been hurt from the first right hand.
But the significant point is that is a 3-point punch. He was losing the round, and suddenly he gets a 2-point round. That could be the whole difference in the fight.
That's one of the reasons why punchers have so much confidence in big fights. They feel like they've always got a chance. Harold Letterman, as the action heats in the tent. I'm going to take a chance. Let's quickly hear your scorecard. Go ahead, Harold.
Okay, Jim, 6 rounds to 3, 87-82, Bryan Viloria. Jim, I agree with you wholeheartedly. For rounds 6, 7, and 8, Bryan Viloria did nothing but look at him. It was so bad, I was going to get up and scream punch. In the 9th round, he opened up with that right hand, knocked him down, and now he's got a commanding 5-point lead, 6-3 Viloria.
Good left hook inside by Viloria there. Nino realizes now he needs to sell out a little bit more. 3 rounds to go in the fight. Behind on the scorecards. Knocked down twice. Never has lost a point for low blows, although he's won twice early in the fight. Omar Nino realistically has to see himself winning these next 3 rounds to give himself a chance in the fight.
Jim, when he stopped Arce, who was then a young teenager, in the first round, according to Arce, he almost had him knocked out, and Nino came back and landed a punch that was so big they stopped the fight.
Well, he's nothing if not resilient. He's shown that in this fight, where you could have counted him out a couple of times in the fight, and both times he came back and mounted rallies to put himself back in position to perhaps win it. And let's see if he's got one more rally left in him as Bryan Viloria backs him off with a good little left hook.
Now Viloria can afford to be patient because he knows Nino has to take chances.
But still, every time they punch from close distance, Bryan still always gets the advantage because of his shorter and more accurate punches. And as you see right there, Nino has to have room because he loops his punches.
But give Nino another A for effort. He's trying to think his way through another win over Brian Viloria. It's just that tonight, Viloria is better than he was several months ago.
Very determined tonight, too.
I say several. That fight was August 10, so it was really only 3 months and 8 days ago. Viloria wanted to get back in a hurry.
Well, and he had a rematch clause undoubtedly, and he was the looming star of this division, so he gets a chance to turn around the loss.
Nino appears to be bleeding from a cut in his scalp, just beyond the hairline in that dark thatch of hair. And I believe it's blood from that cut that is on the left side of Brian Viloria's face.
There also seems a trickle from near the bridge of his nose.
Well, that cut we've covered earlier. Yeah, Larry, that happened while you were gone, and that cut was caused by a punch. And it is indeed a small slice cut across the bridge of Nino's nose.